This is a teardown of a Netgear N750 wireless dual band gigabit router, model WNDR4300. It's kind of dirty. I'm hoping there's no bugs in this one. Hopefully continuity of videos is correct. Otherwise people are going to be really confused what I'm talking about. Kind of end up doing these teardown videos in batches. I pile stuff up and do it all at once, so yeah. I'm not super confident about how this comes apart. Aha! I was gonna give it the floor treatment, but there's more screws under the rubber feet. Not sure what the point of the rubber feet are, since the stand appeared to be physically attached. Although it might have been a slide together locking mechanism, so we'll find out once the cover comes loose. Nope, some sort of locking tab system. I guess you pull down on it and it comes out. Oh well. It's just getting recycled, so it doesn't matter. Very intricate system. I don't know why they had the antenna wires going through the PCB. I guess they couldn't mount the connection points on top or something, I don't know. A lot of weird things going on here with these antennas. One must be for 2.4 gigahertz and the other must be for 5 gigahertz. Oh yeah, just 5G antenna. It's interesting that the antennas are designed differently for the different frequency ranges. But RF stuff is all voodoo anyway, so no point in wondering what the deal is with that. I'm hoping this metal can is removable. Otherwise, it's not going to be much else to see here. Alright. Good sign. Oof. Got some thermal pads here. Oh, and they're super goopy. Just going to see if I can coax this to come up. Nope. Unfortunately, don't get to see what's under the thermal pads unless I really want to work at it. Yeah. It's just gonna make a mess, unfortunately. Doesn't look like that chip's actually readable either, so for the little bit I did expose. That's unfortunate. I guess it's nice that they put some thermal pads on, at least for cooling purposes. But we got some WinBond branded memory chips there. Oh, and there's the boot flash, looks like Micron. Ton of passives on the bottom, a little thermal pad here for heat dissipation. I think, at least, that's what this was going to do. Oh, it says absorber. I'm assuming it absorbs heat, because there's no components there. And it does appear to be insulated. So maybe some of the RF stuff is generating heat on the PCB, I guess. Not much power regulation downside here. Pretty standard build. Just unfortunate. This goop is really weird. It's both spongy, sticky, and hard. But clearly this generated a lot of heat, because man, you can see the discoloration on that. It doesn't shine through, but yeah. Let's see. Just curious what this little squiggly lines are about. I wonder if some of that discoloration too is from the leftover flex residue. The bottom of the PCB is pretty dirty. But yeah, I don't know. Not too much to see, unfortunately, but hopefully that's interesting, and thanks for watching.